thanks for tuning in. I'm sitting here with Matt Rogge, owner of Talon Room, event space in Lincoln, Nebraska, right across from the campus. Matt, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it's game day here in Nebraska, so we should have a bit of fun.
Go Big Red.
Yeah, so Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business here at Talon Room?
Sure. So the Talon Room is an event space in downtown Lincoln. We're trying to be one of the premier locations for weddings, business events, tailgates, you name it, any type of event we can host it. So we have a nice location in downtown Lincoln. We're close to a lot of hotels and bars, as well as we have our own bar. And
I see that.
We like to make it a full service event space. So
That's awesome.
You come here and you can do everything here. Decorations, bar, setup, tear down. We can even do food through Chef Catering. So
How long have you owned the business?
So the Talon Room opened in February of 2016 as Talon Room by Chef, and my fiance Nicole Ravine and I purchased the space this last April 1st, 2017. So we've been running it independent from Chef since then.
Awesome. Is this the first business that you've owned and cooperated?
Yeah, absolutely. This is, I've had a lot of ideas as I've graduated college and the things that I wanted to do, and the Talon Room actually kind of just fell into my lap, honestly. And it's kind of nice that I'm jumping into it as my first business. So
yeah, definitely.
It definitely won't be my only one. We'll keep doing entrepreneurship as we go on. So.
We'll keep an eye out for you. Did you encounter any discouragement when you decided that you wanted to kind of go into business for yourself, where people kind of like, don't do it, it's risky?
There's a lot of people out there that feel like a day-to-day 8-to-5 job is the only way to do it. It's the safest route. There's a lot of risk in owning a business, so you've got the naysayers who don't want you to put yourself out there. As a business owner, it takes a little bit of risk to actually put yourself out there, and it's hard. You got to get your name out there, and everyone's got to figure out who you are. You're not Google, but Google does help.
Yeah, it definitely does. What type of experiences did you have that you weren't really expecting when you were opening the business?
Sure.
You felt like you could have prepared for it, knowing like 2020 hindsight.
To be fair, it actually helped out a lot with Aaron from Chef purchasing the business prior. I got a little bit of experience through Chef running the Talon Room. So there were definitely a lot of experiences as Talon Room by Chef that I wasn't expecting. I had dealt with bride and grooms through the Cornhusker Marriott. When I worked there for about 2.5 years as a banquet supervisor. So I got a little bit of experience, but there were quite a few occasions where you don't expect something. If you run out of alcohol, what do you do? There's a lot of things that you don't expect to happen that actually do. So you got to be prepared, which definitely helps having that experience in the banquets background. So. And
so I guess how would you try to say that you set yourself apart from other banquet and event spaces in the area? As
being a new venue, you got to price yourself right. Lincoln, Nebraska is an interesting market. A lot of people want to save money rather than have, the high-end luxury experience. So, as Talon Room, we try and make ourselves a part of that and follow that trend of being budget conscious. And we're probably one of the cheaper venues in downtown Lincoln. And being downtown, rent tends to be a little bit higher, so you got to accommodate for that. But we can do a wedding for under $6,000, where the median wedding in Nebraska is about $16,000. So you can save quite a bit of money by coming to us. So that's one thing that we try and set ourselves apart with. But also the layout of the venue. We don't have a standard setup for an event. We can do pretty much anything. So.
And we'll take you on a tour in a moment here, once we're done.
Yeah.
What would you say your main way of motivating the staff is?
Well, it's all about appreciating the work that they do. And, a staff member needs to feel like they're a part of the family, part of the team. They don't want to be yelled at and told that they're doing something wrong. And it also comes with a little bit of education. If you hire someone on that has never worked an event before, it obviously takes a little bit more. A lot of jobs nowadays are asking for 5-6 years of experience in a position. But if you can get someone fresh that's never done something, it takes a little bit of training, but usually if you treat them well, they'll stick around and they'll do a great job. I've gotten lucky. A lot of my staff is family, so you can't yell at family, especially future in-laws, which...
Yeah, that wouldn't be very good.
My fiance's parents, Dan and Michelle, and her grandparents, Bud and Judy, they help out with a lot of events, so that helps, and they're always willing to work for me. And getting started out, it's nice to have employees that care about the business as well, because they want you to succeed. So,
through your experience of managing Talon Room, through Chef Out Chef, and then on your own, over that course of time, how would you say that your management style has kind of changed and like molded as you've grown with the business?
Sure. I'd say from going from Talon Room by Chef Out Chef to Talon Room, my management style has changed based around the amount of money that I have to spend on the business. So finances really dictate how you manage a space, per how you advertise, how you book events, because it's your name out there, not someone else's name.
Yeah.
So you're changing that up a little bit and being more conscious of how you run your business as opposed to how you make money. It's not about making money, it's all about how you present a service to your customers and your patrons and making it as, something that they want to attend. And being a part of the community really helps, and there's a lot of great resources out there that we've utilized. So we're a part of a lot of networking groups, and they definitely help you mold your management skills as opposed to just learning on your own, which a lot of it is self-learned, self-taught management skills. You just kind of trial and error, throw things out.
Yeah.
Hope that you do well. We've had events that were just a complete bust, and we've had events that were fantastic and definitely just really blew all the rest of the events out of the water. So, yeah.
Cool. And then last question, what advice would you give to someone that's like thinking about starting their own business, things that maybe they might not have learned in business school that maybe you learned through experience that you can try to pass the message along and help them out get it?
Yeah, I didn't go to business school. I graduated from the university with a degree in culinary sciences, so I should be a scientist, but I ended up not doing that. So I didn't take a lot of business classes, but the word of advice is you don't need to. A business is whatever you want to create, and to be patient. Don't go with the first idea you have. Always do your research, market research. I mean, you're going to go through, even if you just Google starting your own business, there's pages of stuff that you can read through. So I'd say be patient, have faith. But as advice to anyone starting a business, don't doubt yourself. Don't let people discourage you from trying, because life's short. Why not try something that no one else is doing? Especially if you have a good idea. And ask people, ask CEOs, ask business owners, ask anyone who started something and failed. You could fail 100 times, but that one time that you succeed
It's the one that
is
counts.
going to be the one that counts.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time.
No, thank you.
So if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. Matt Rogge at Talon Room. Great event space. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Next time on Small Business Sit Down, I sit down with Andrew Bain, owner of Elevated SEO, and we talk about his strategy for running the operation. He shares with us his goals for the future of his business. Will he succeed? We sure hope so. Tune in so you don't miss out.